Any last words?
Because there's a topic on here that I want to talk about.
Any last words before we move on to our next topic?
I hope it's what I think you. Okay.
Xavier, which is the topic you want to talk about?
Whoopi Goldberg, because I'm upset.
Okay, good, because that was my next. Good, because that was my next topic.
I'm good.
All right, for those who still watches The View, Whoopi Goldberg was suspended for 2 weeks for saying wrong and hurtful statements about the Holocaust.
What did she say exactly?
Basically, that the Holocaust wasn't based off of race; it was based off of pure hatred.
Man's inhumanity to man. That's her words.
I wish she would have worded it differently instead of saying man's inability to man. I wish she would have said it's man's inability to be humane.
Yeah, man's inhumanity to another man. That's what she said.
Okay.
Xavier, since you're excited about this, I want you to go first.
It really upset me because I love Whoopi Goldberg. I watch The View literally every day, and it really upset me that they suspended her and made it seem like she said something so wrong and so insensitive, but being Jewish is not a race.
Exactly.
Say it one more time.
But I understand. They said back then that Jews were an inferior race, but at the end of the day, they are not a fucking race.
It's a religion.
It's a religion.
It's a religion.
And they were both fucking white.
Oh my God! Somebody with some common fucking.
So the same thing they try to do to Irish people.
I don't understand what she said.
White
was wrong.
When all of
exactly
them are white,
it wasn't wrong.
It was not about race.
It was never about race.
Because what's his name? What's Hitler's dumb fucking self wanted to kill people with blue eyes.
He's about the Aryan race, though, right?
Hitler's Jewish himself. I just want.
No, I know that. That's what I want. I want. Oh my God! If I tell if I
the blonde haired, blue eyed Aryan race.
Yeah. If I tell you what it's really about, they'll nuke your fucking phone. If I tell you what the what Hitler and all that was really about, they'll nuke your channel. So I won't go there. But when it comes to Whoopi Goldberg, me personally, I grew up loving this fucking woman, son. From Captain Planet all through fucking Star Trek, son. Every comedy movie she made, son. I have to watch that shit, right? Nowadays, I can't stand what she says, but in particular, the fact that they fucking suspended her. I don't agree with anything she says on that show, by the way. I'll let you guys know that now. But the fact that they suspended her pissed me the fuck off. And what pissed me off even more is these fucking. Remember last time I spoke, I talked about how I can't stand these pussy Republicans.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, they're all about, and you know me when it comes to free speech, right? That's all I'm about. I don't care what people fucking say, right? These people want to preach free speech, cancel culture is a problem, blah blah blah. And if you see Twitter and all that shit, all the fucking Republicans asking for it to be fired. So what happened to the whole cancel culture? What happened? You see what I mean? You see
they're doing the same thing that they were accusing cancel culture of, basically.
That's what I'm saying, I don't agree with what she says today, and I'm like, let her fucking talk. What the fuck's your problem, son?
I was more upset of her apology. She apologized for what she's like for I guess I don't even remember.
I knew what she meant too, I knew what she meant. I knew exactly what she meant.
Well,
and people try to explain it over and over again, and people want to fucking like,
What she said.
No,
hold on. Wait. Hold up. B, go ahead, continue.
She didn't when she apologized. It wasn't how she said it. She apologized. She said she talked to, I guess, whoever, and the whoever, and they corrected her. It was about race and everything else and stuff like that. And it's just like, girl. Like, I understand you need your check. I don't know what her bank account statement looking like or whatever the case may be.
Very fast.
So I.
Here's what she said. She said she should have said, instead of saying it wasn't about race, she should have said it was about both. So basically, she apologized, but then kind of like doubled down and said she should have said it was about both and not just one.
Comedians apologize, and that shit pisses me off.
But she had to because she's on ABC.
Yeah, but look at her last fucking name. Look who she works for all of her fucking life, yo. Who's paying her?
Right.
You think she's gonna go out of her way and fucking insult them on purpose? You're gonna hold her over that fire, son? Come on.
Well, I ain't gonna lie.
I hate these fucking controllers.
This is not a good topic because boy, the internet was talking, and all of a sudden, boy, they was questioning this race. I'm glad it educated some people.
Nobody said anything. I don't know if you remember. There's old clips of her. I don't know if it was Ted Dance. I don't remember who it was, but somebody was a straight up blackface. She was there. How many times did that dude call her nigger in front of her fucking face? Right? I don't know if you've seen that clip or that comedy skit.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about, but I never watched the clip. But I know what you're talking about.
Right. I don't know nothing about that.
Black, Curry, we should post that clip on Twitter and just let it spread like wildfire.
That's the thing. They have been, but nobody wanted to pay attention to it. Let's see. It's going to be funny when they do it now, though.
Start it up again. Shit.
Yeah.
I have my own gripe when it comes to this, and it's just because this reminded me for some, I guess, of the what happened in the Cannon a while back. Y'all remember that shit?
Yeah.
And now I'm sitting here thinking to myself, damn, I wish motherfuckers got on people for the shit they do and say it towards blacks the way they do toward the Jews.
But who's running stuff?
I was gonna say the Jewish people are running because you know who runs Viacom.
Jewish people.
Mm-hmm.
Jewish people run a lot of shit, and don't forget what's Rothschilds? They're originally Jewish.
That's why I cannot say what Hitler was really about. I cannot say this. I know the truth about that fucking war, but you can't say that. I can't even say that in the educational way, in the most precise way, the proper way. It doesn't matter because nobody wants to fucking hear it, and then they'll call me a Nazi supporter and shit like that. I know what's going to happen. I know it really went down. That's what I said. That whole argument was bullshit anyway. But the fact they went there and fucking suspended her, I hope she fucking quits. I hope she quits. Don't take no more money, more than money.
I hope she quit because I can't pay her bills.
Yeah.
So she might as well go ahead and say,
she's getting.
She's still getting sister act money. Okay. She's still getting sister act money.
She got fuck you money. No, she got fuck me money. She got fuck me money, yo.
She's still getting paid for sister act, color purple, and some more shit.
Straight up.
And they might be 50 cents. So we don't know how much she get paid in these royalties.
Whoopi Goldberg is very wealthy, girl.
she's well off.
Like 60 cents.
Like I said, fuck me money. That's what she got.
Whoopi is chilling.
She lives in a brownstone in Manhattan.
How
long she bought that? We don't know exactly what's going on in her bank account because it's a lot of people we thought was super duper wealthy and this and that. And
Whoopi is set.
Whoopi is set. That woman got an EGOT. Yeah, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. That woman is set. Yeah, she's getting money. She's getting money.
One of four.
Is them Oscar, Emmys, them things giving royalty checks with Oscars and Emmys too?
Yeah.
Girl, she lives in a brownstone in Manhattan. If you only knew how much those cost.
Did she just buy it or she bought it a long time ago?
It don't matter. Because those don't have they don't only apartments have the what's that thing? What's that called when it stays one price until you move out?
Is it grandfather? No, it's
no. Oh my god, I can't think of the word, but no. Because Whoopi has always moved around different places, but no, her brownstone, she lives in like a townhouse either a townhouse or a brownstone. I believe it's a brownstone, but it could be a townhouse. But a townhouse in Manhattan or a brownstone, is very expensive. Millions.
Cost of living in New York in general is crazy. So,
or did she buy it a long time ago, or she just bought it? Because there's a difference between if you bought it a long time ago. The price market now has definitely evolved and it's a lot bigger now. But compared to back then, she probably bought it, paid it off already, so she's not really having to pay, money. So we don't know exactly what these people's bank accounts looking like, because there's a lot of celebrities we thinking is like, crazy, making stupid money, have all these, but they network.
Well, first of all, she's on The View. The View don't pay them no little $500 every 2 weeks.
Yeah,
The View pays them pretty pennies. And I'm sure she negotiated very well. That's why she takes that bullshit. No, she's good.
If she's living lovely, I would have left.
Sometimes it's not even about that. Sometimes that's your job. And you're there because the people are watching for you as well as others. And plus it's a position that you love. Because she's been there for a while. She left and came back. She's been there since 2007. So I don't know. I wouldn't leave, but I definitely would have some comments though.
I will say this.
She has other projects as well. So
yeah, I will say this. This all could have been avoided with a conversation, and I don't think what Whoopi Goldberg said was wrong because if you break it down, and we're all humans, is a man's inhumanity to another man, which really that's what happened. So,
but she was also saying, no, it's not about race, which I'm sure offended a lot of Jewish people.
Which is why I said we need to have that conversation, because for one, the Jewish people, we got to understand if it's a race or religion, because if it's a religion, she's definitely not wrong. But if it's a race, I can see why you can get offended with it. But if it's a religion, she's in the right. And also, I feel like, hold on, I feel like they should have this conversation between blacks and Jewish, like have Minister Louis Farrakhan talk to a rabbi, and we could just debate the stuff that done happened in history and all that stuff. Because I will say this: the Jewish people are really sensitive about their history, even the stuff they contributed into slavery and all that stuff, which I know D Wolf probably knows about that he doesn't want to get into. But it's a lot. Like there's a lot of things that could have been happening, especially like. I'm not going to compare torture like the Holocaust to slavery because it's both torture, but it's just one of those things where I feel like we need to all have this conversation. That way we can educate people about why Jewish people goes off every time when people mention we need to get like the Jews, and why black people, we have our trials and tribulations. What's our trigger words that every time y'all say something, y'all ignore it, or, we go on for some shit.
Well, go ahead. I have my theory about some of the words that black folk don't like, but I'm not even going to go there on this conversation because we talked about it before. Now, I know for a fact someone Jewish is either owns or is on top of ABC, and that's the main reason why they push her to apologize, and they were like, we're just going to suspend you and still pay you, though. I'm sure they're still paying her. I'm telling you, that's the reason why. Because someone Jewish is probably owns ABC or probably is a contributor or something. That's the main thing. If somebody owned Spotify who was Jewish, who was Jewish, then some of the stuff that people say, they'll be offered Spotify too. But I'm telling you.
You know what's so annoying? It's like as black people and like everything we've been through, and like it's so crazy because people can like copy or mimic or like use our